G'day everybody, how you going today? It is so good to see you. I do hope you are super well. Today I want to share with you the arrival, sort of unboxing of the brand new 35mm 1.2S from Nikon, along with some more Nikon news around firmware and lenses. Let's get into it. Alright, the first news, the first cab off the rank, and this is very much thank you to something that I've seen on Nikon Rumors, and that is Firmware 2.0 coming to the ZF. Now, of course, there hasn't really been many updates to the ZF so far, and it is nearing something like the 18-month mark since it shipped. But now we have this major update. We're being made aware of Firmware 2.0 for the ZF via a YouTuber who has been at CP Plus and has been playing with the ZF model that has version 2.0 on it. Now, perhaps one of the biggest parts of 2.0 that we can see from this video is that they are adding Nikon Imaging Cloud. Also, we can see the addition of AF cycle mode, which is something that a lot of users love using. Now, as this is a 2.0 update, my personal take on this is there's probably more in this software than just Imaging Cloud and AF cycle. Now, I do wonder what else that might be, and for example, it might include the updates that we just saw in the Z8 and the Z6 III, which is all of these video-centric updates. It's hard to know, but 2.0 is major. And for example, if we think about the Z8's 2.0 firmware update, that was major. There was a lot in it. How Nikon decide how they go from a 1 to a 2 and what is required in that update to allow it to be that whole number update, I don't know. My guess is it's going to be more than the two things that are talked about in this article. It's very exciting to see that Nikon is bringing a major update to the ZF, and well, I'm super excited to see what else is in there. Nikon has released NX Studio version 1.8.0, which includes bug fixes as well as the addition of the P1100. In more Nikon Z mount lens news, there is just so many lenses coming out at the moment. And the next lens that I want to talk about is from Voightlander. This is a full frame 28mm f1.5. This has very similar styling to the previous Voightlander lenses. And the closest lens that I have to that style of lens is the NIKKOR that I showed a first look of late last year. And in other lens announcements, the very, very long awaited, and I had started to think maybe Zeiss wasn't going to come back into this space, but suddenly here they are. The Zeiss Otus range is back. They have the Otus ML range, which stands for mirrorless. The first lenses in this family are the 50mm and 85mm 1.4s. They have started to get into reviewers' hands. They look to be great lenses, but the one question mark over these lenses is that mirrorless lenses are so fantastic these days, and the Otus lenses, well, they are still fully manual. That is manual focus as well as manual aperture. And is that still relevant today? I would absolutely love to try out these lenses to understand the unique optical qualities and optical formulas that they bring to the table. At the end of the day, as a reviewer, that's the only way I can truly understand what is the benefit and merit of these lenses. Obviously, from the DSLR days, they are absolutely highly coveted and well regarded. I look forward to, at some point in time in the future, getting a chance to test out the 50 and the 85. Talking about this being a family of lenses, so more to come in this space. The 50mm is $2,499 US dollars and the 85mm is $2,799 US dollars. They have to be pretty amazing lenses to be that price and to be manual. And to continue the conversation around Z mount lenses, IRIX cine lenses have now released a set for native Z mount in 15, 21, 30, 45 and 150 millimeters, all at various T-stops. They come for 8 different mounts and it's exactly the same price for all of them. And IRIX has stated, well, we now have native Nikon Z cine mount cameras in the red cameras. Well, we may as well have a native set of lenses to go with them. Alrighty, let's wrap up this quick episode by ending with the 35mm 1.2 unboxing. Here it is. My copy arrived. Very excited. This might be my new favorite lens, or it might be my new favorite lens along with the 50mm 1.2. Very, very, very closely followed by the 85 1.2 and the Plena. It's all good. Anyway, I'm gonna get it out of here. And Z-Wade, if you're watching and you've got yours, we need to talk. Yes, we do. So we've got a lens hood, got a lens bag, we've got warranty, but really we're interested in the main game here. Yes, we are. And here it is. All right. There is my version of the 35mm 1.2S. And yes, we are shooting on the 50mm 1.2S, where these lenses are almost exactly the same size, weight, and industrial design. And I'm okay with that. I'm a photographer. My goal in life, my joy in life is optical outcomes. How do I get the best possible optical outcomes? I'm not worried about size and weight. Let's pop this on, just to follow on from that theme of not worrying about size and weight. Let's pump this on the Z9. Okay, alrighty. Two absolutely magnificent. Yeah, and there it is. Absolutely the perfect combo. My launch video, which you should check out here, I pretty much shot all of that on the Z8. Another great combination. Z6 III. Doesn't really matter. This lens will work perfectly on any Z mount camera. I suppose I would recommend the full frame ones just because you're going to get the most out of this lens. So anything from a Z5 all the way up to a Z9. But there it is. Bang. Got to take the lens cap off, don't you? Yes, you do. And there it is. Oh, that is a crazy depth of field that we get from this lens. Even so it's wide. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's hard. I thoroughly recommend, if you're even vaguely interested in this lens, get yourself to a store, put it on your favorite camera that you know well, and then just point this lens at things, and then you'll really understand how it manages to create separation, even so it's so wide, and even so your subject might be quite large in the frame. There's something very special about it. I'm really excited it's here, and it does allow, from a creative perspective, new opportunities, new ways for you to tell your story. I really look forward to showing you more about this lens, and coming ASAP, and thank you to Nikon Australia. They've let me hold on to the 35mm 1.4 because I don't own that lens. I've got to send it back ASAP, but I'm going to get the 35-1.8, the 35-1.4, and this, and we're going to do some side-by-side comparisons just to get a feel for it. Just fabulous. All right, everybody. Please do let me know in the comments below, are you interested in any of those 35mm lenses? Are you interested in any of those other lenses that I talked about from either Zeiss or from Voightlander? What about the new 2.0 firmware update? That's very exciting as well. Let's chat about this in the comments below. It's been so good to see you. And if this is your first time here, I would love to see you again. So please do subscribe, please share, and please like. All right, bye for now.